satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. Weakness comes and goes, it goes, it goes. My weakness echoes in my soul. Oh, it echoes in my soul. My weakness comes and goes, it goes, it goes.
You
boom. At the end of a black hole, cold, lost and upside down. Faces swirling past me, all my memories rolling vastly. Cold, lost beneath the ground. All done by my own hand, I allow my feelings to become sand. Oh, if you're gonna cut me down, better do it quickly now. Now you can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Welcome your faces back to a brand new day of competitive Call of Duty Mobile action here in Europe. My name is Maxman, and once again, I'll be joined by the one and only amazing Imperium. What's poppin', my dude? What's poppin'?
Of course, we've had to wait a little bit longer today to get some Call of Duty mobile action. Yep. But I tell you what, I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it, Max.
I definitely do think it's going to be really worth it because you got one hell of a matchup today. It's going to be Clash Spain versus Unity. And that's going to be definitely a really interesting matchup. Unfortunately, the last matchup did not get played for our beautiful faces, which is a little bit unfortunate. So it will be ending up in a 2-point going over in the favor of the team that did actually show up. So that will be, of course, Team Random. So hopefully we do get stuff a little bit fixed around the board on that one. But still, let's focus a little bit on the matchup that is going to be happening in the next few minutes in Imperium, which will be Clash Spain versus Unity. Clash Spain, they had their offline matchup today, and they won it 2-0. So that's an extra 3 points for the epic team of Spain.
Yeah, it does mean that they are on a grand total of 7 points going into the standings overall. It puts them close to the likes of Kings and Elite and third place overall in the standings, whereas Unity are right behind them. So these two teams are third and fourth respectively. When you look at Clash, they do look a lot safer because it is a top four that's going to go through. Whereas when you look at Unity, they've got Random and Team 4 right behind them with 4 points apiece. That means that, you know, it's so close that they could drop down in the next week 2 places.
Yeah, so they need to put one hell of a performance today in this BF3 series, while both of these teams, because Unity has to grind up a little bit higher, and Clash, if it wants to be just even more comfortable in the top 4 position, it just got to be consistently with good performances. So far, no big surprises. This is going to be a matchup where one team has a big chance of redeeming himself, and one other team has a chance to just get even higher in the current lead of the European scene so far. So hopefully both of these teams can have an absolutely epic matchup. And I'm not too sure which will be the first map. I'm pretty sure it will be Raid. We'll wait for the one and only amazing Lexi on the background to tell us if we are indeed playing on the map of Raid. No, we're going to be apparently playing on Standoff. I'm seeing on my screen, actually. I am blind, but we're going to be indeed going for Standoff for this first game, guys. So, Imperium, jump into game number 1, Standoff. With Clash, we saw them play already last weekend on Standoff, and they were one amazing team on that map.
They were, and I'm expecting a repeat performance from Clash. They have a lot of support as well around the place. A lot of people are big fans of what Clash are doing in general, but especially within the Call of Duty mobile scene. So with the momentum, with that support, and in this Standoff map, let's see how they can do.
Here we go. Jumping straight into the action. Clash will be blue side, right side will be Unity. Let's see how this one will be coming on through. Of course, when you're on the offensive side, playing on Standoff is always going to be just an absolute blessing. So hopefully they'll be having a good offensive straight off the bat. As the bomb is going to be in the possession of Kigzo, which is now in a duo rotation on boxes, but playing this one really slow, not quite ready to push defensively for the first one. I think they're just trying to get a feel of how this game is going to be going on through on the first round.
Yeah, of course, that's the thing. You want to kind of feel out how your opponents are doing. Take your time, not necessarily rush things. Get a bit of a scope awareness of how your opponents move. Plus, getting that communication up to the tippity top of where it needs to be so you can close out those rounds.
Rushing now through the area of Bakery. They get himself now a bunch of frags. 3 frags to become completely exact. Kigzo gets himself a double. They're going to go for the bomb plant. Well located Karma and Churi Lily going to be pretty far away in their own spawning house right now. Not quite ready to go for the offensive. This is a 2v4 after all, so they've got to take this one slow and strategic, but they will get pushed upon. They do make it into trade at the very end, but Chirulile does get rushed upon also in the staircase, and he does not make it out alive. That'll be round number 1 going over to the side of Unity.
Yeah, Unity, you're on the attacking side. Standoff can be a map where I personally do think it favors the attacking side more so than the defending side. Obviously, it does depend on what kind of plant site you go for. A side normally is the most predominated site where these teams look to plant the bomb, but we've seen, like in that round, Unity did plant it on the B side.
Chirulile going for the engage on the backside, gets himself 1, gets himself 2 on Broken Wall. That's going to be a good potential engage for them. Leaving now only Unity with 2 members. That kicks are going to be sprayed down, but does at least make it out with a trade. But still leaving Cotton Mano alone as a 1v3 scenario, and this does not look really good for them. The bomb is also not in his position, straight in the middle of boxes. And the A-bomb side, nice break, gets himself a shot on Marky with the AK, but can he turn this into an actual round victory and make it into a point? Great nade getting chucked on over, but will not get the frag just yet.
Grenade out!
So now he's just having to regen up. Take your time. Take your shot. Time goes Emmanuel. The slide coming through. But Turley, who got a double kill earlier on in that round, gets the final blow, and the round goes in the favor of Clash. It's 1 apiece.
Very close call. He had very low HP remaining. I think if he did stay behind the boxes maybe and just stayed up, he would have had a better chance of going for it, and he gave his position away a little bit easily by just leaving boxes. But still, it will make it 1-on-1, and it's good for us because it makes just a longer game for us to watch at home. So this is definitely really enjoyable. As Chirulile always going to go for the long flank, so this is really interesting. But Unity Cox is going to get himself a nice double on that A bomb site. The bomb does get planted up, and now they're just trying to retract, but they're not retracting just yet. They're just actually going to be holding down bomb site themselves. On Tractor gets a little bit of a spray onto Broken Wall on Marky. Marky was the sniper, 1v3. This is not looking good. Can we have a big 1v3 clutch on the sniper? It is possible, but sees the member, misses the shot. Surprisingly enough, he seemed to be in that marker, but doesn't quite hit it. Gets the flick shot, there you go, but that nade from Progressive will put an end to the round, and Marky will get knocked away.
Yeah, so Clash Spain not getting off to quite as strong of a start as you've seen in previous games, but it's still early days. Unity being overall consistent so far. They're being progressive in their play. They're not really always going for the A bomb site plant. They're just really mixing it up. And like I said, kind of feeling out how Clash are playing this game themselves.
Yeah, Clash, on the defensive side is not where they're the most comfortable. We did see that last weekend, even though they did a really good defense last weekend. But when you see them play on the attacking side, that is where they absolutely shine through this entire game on Standoff. And they're just going to be bullying the A-bomb site. It's going to be crying for its mama at the very end. So when we get to the halfway point of this game, Clash are going to be stepping up the gameplay even more. So now the main objective they're looking for the side of Unity is for them to get as many points as they can when they are attacking, because otherwise they are going to be having such a hard time making it back. I don't even think it might even be possible if they play exactly like they played last weekend for Clash.
Exactly. Of course, time will tell. That'll be in the future, but this is now. And in this round, we're seeing a very passive play coming out from both sides overall. The protective play from Clash, knowing that time is kind of on their side at this point in the game. Now they're looking to plant the bomb for Unity. Kicks out, puts it down. Karma was taken out early on, leaving it to a 4v4 in this game as the bomb was being planted.
Nice spray in the mid. Actually, quite a few frags going both way. Progressive still going to be onto Tractor, trying to hold down the position. But unfortunately, Tractor is not the best area to defend because you are still open to taking damage from 2 entry points on a bomb site, so it does make it pretty complicated. Now Chirulile is on a bomb site, not going to go for the defuse. He knows he can't because he doesn't have the best position to do it. He's going to go for the spray onto boxes. Does miss the he doesn't miss the shot, unfortunately. And there you go, 3-1. That will be Unity slowly building a lead, but I'm a little bit surprised he went for a push in the middle of tank. It was definitely a really hard situation to go for. He could not go for the defuse because once again, once you have planted the bomb, defending A is just so much easier. So Chirulile had a really hard situation.
I think he should have gone for the defuse. It would have baited him out. Whereas if you saw Chirulile went towards, so you go for the fake, and you bait him out and then you take him out. That's why he should have gone for the defuse. But either way, he didn't, and now they'll have to reset themselves. Mr. Killer's already gone down, so is on Jerry, and that means the bomb is going to be planted.
Yeah, it's getting planted up. There you go. Nice spray on the MSMC from Karma. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get enough damage to get a frag. 3v4. Close up, gets information. Karma now is going to try and get himself on point, but he wants to retract, go back to his team so they can go as a full man engagement. This steal is going to be extremely hard, but I'm a little bit surprised that they want to actually protect the point on the actual bomb site itself. I find a little bit of a different playstyle that doesn't happen too often in competitive. But Turilele as a one-man army now. With the Type 25, can he make the plays happen? Trying to strafe as much as he can, but got him more on the top of the track, so we'll put an end to his killing spree, and that will be 4-1 in favor of Unity and Clash Spain. We said it right, if you want to take down Clash Spain, you've got to dominate when you're on the attacking side. And you know what, Unity? They're doing just that.
Yeah, and they're also pinching a few members of Clash where they're holding a lot of fantastic angles and they're flanking very effectively around this map. Very impressed with Unity so far in this game. It is, of course, still early days. Turilele goes down. 4 members down from Clash. Just like that, Karma left standing.
This information jumps out window, but can't quite find the frag for himself. Karma will be going down once again, 5-1. We're slowly getting closer to the point where we will be indeed switching sides, so that will be the redeeming factor for Clash, but it has to happen really quickly because Clash, this is a lead where it will be actually pretty complicated to come back from. We saw it happen yesterday. It is possible to come back from a 4, 5, 6 point disadvantage, but I have to say that the odds are not in your advantage at that moment in time, so hopefully Clash can try and just get a few points on the defending side, and they're going to try their very best to do so as they get 1 frag onto Kixer.
That will help.
The bomb is on tank 2.
Clash will be able to shut down Unity and stop their points run as Karma comes out through, leaving 2 members left for Unity and not the bomb in their hands either.
Oh, the prone play from Tarn's working out absolute wonders. That will be the second round picking up for Clash. So these are the kind of points that will have a really big impact for Clash, because if they build a lead now, it will make it even harder later on in the game for the side of Unity. So hopefully Clash can just keep on grappling a few more points in their favor. And they are doing that after I think that Clash has been really having a hard time to defend properly, because every single round almost, Unity has been shifting their gameplay style, just going for so many team splits. And it's really hard to read their playstyle, and I think that's why Clash has been struggling so hard this game.
You're dead right. That's actually a really good point you bring up. The playstyle from Unity is not that it's hit and
It's
miss.
versatile, yeah.
It's versatile, you know, so they're able to change it up. They haven't been super duper aggressive, but they've been aggressive 9 times out of 10 in the right way that they need to be. But Kota Manuel nearly being taken down. He's going to be able to take down 6 turns, leaving Turilele left standing.
Only 30 seconds, you got to find 2 kills under the defuse, but that will not be working out. Clash going to be dying out once again. 6-2, 4-point advantage in favor of Unity, and Unity running away was a decent amount of points in their pocket straight off the bat. We're not switching sides just yet, guys, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer before we do actually switch that. But the time where Clash will be attacking is coming upon us, and if Unity has done their research, they know exactly how they're going to play Clash, and they're going to defend A site so smartly, so hopefully they have done their research and their VOD review. Now the engage coming on through from Progressive, going to hit from the backside. This is a really good defense coming out from the team known as Clash. And they're going to pick out potentially a last frag on top of Yanni's on the sniper duel towards Blue. Van on the spawning point. Can he get it? Switching over to the handgun. He can't take it head on, and Marky will find the last frag, make it their own point. 6-3. And Clash Spain trying to just slowly climb back up in a decent position.
That was needed from Clash. That is a huge potential turnaround from Clash Spain in this first game, because they've gotten a much needed 3rd point. They are now on the attacking side. Now we've got to see Clash Spain push on forward and rake up these points one by one.
What? Clash losing on the first round of the attacking side? What is going on? Clash really struggling. It's going to be Marky on his own now, 1v4. They got Progressive earlier. We saw Marky do amazing plays with the sniper, but we all know that Unity now, they don't have to force the fight. They have no reason to. They have the bomb in their vicinity, in their possession, and he's even getting pushed on the left side. Are they going to see him? Not quite. Gets the information, misses the shot, unfortunately, and also gets a hit marker. Really unlucky for Marky. Switches over to the handgun, going to try and find the fight if he can, but he's going to get rushed upon by Cox with the MSMC, and he is out of that round. 7-3, and whoa! Clash didn't just lose that. They lost that one dominantly.
Yeah, just as I was building them up on the...
I mean, we were both right. We were saying it's so good, right?
Like, yeah, it's going to be the turnaround. They get shut down by Unity. And you know what? I shouldn't really be surprised because Unity in this first game of the day has looked so strong in this map.
This is maybe
They've
the
done the
research I was
research.
talking about earlier, because
Yeah.
they came in prepared, went for a flank on broken wall to like kind of stop their engagement on a bomb site to happen, and then they went for the full engage also towards Tractor, and they just completely pinched them out, and they could not fight back respectively and efficiently, and that's why Clash lost that fight. So I think that here, Unity on this defensive side, they got a game plan, and at least on that first round, they just executed it so well.
And Clash have been stopped in their tracks. And let's
They're
not
like, what are we
forget
doing? Yeah.
Yeah, and in the off-stream game, Clash beat Team 404 2-0 quite confidently, so we heard. So, you know, they're kind of riding the momentum of having a 2-0 series already today. So you'd think that they'd be going into this game with a little bit more confidence, a little bit more momentum, but Unity has swiftly shut that down, although two members have been taken out. That's going to be the fourth from behind. Jerry turns around and gets a refrag. And now he's just got to turn around. Great play. Just one man left standing for Clash Spain. Magis against Jerry. He's getting the run around. The chase is continuing on for Jerry. Up the stairs they go. Pistol against AR. And the AR wins out in the end.
That's not even a pre-fire. That's a pre-fire at that very stage. But
That's
Jerry, he was like, I'm just going to make sure, okay? I'm just going to make sure. I'm going to start shooting like 2 seconds before I actually go for it. But you know what? At the end, you got the result. You got the round. So there you go, Clash. Maybe that's the little bit of a confidence boost that they needed to try and get themselves in track on the attacking side. But normally, this is not the Clash that we used to know last weekend in Imperium. They used to go for A site all the time. Now they're looking at other potential games and engagements. But it hasn't been working out too well, as the rounds have been really close. They do lose 2 members. Same for the other side of Unity. They make it now in their favor. Clash have the 3v2 scenario in their advantage. But Karma does die out also. 2v2. Jinxed it.
Just like that, Tura Lily and Mr. Kill left standing. They got to pick up the bomb. Pick up the bomb so you can really help create the momentum. Yes, Code Emmanuel is the last man standing, but we've seen plenty of times the 1v2 turnaround that can easily happen in these games.
Easily could happen. On the AK, maybe not too much of a turnaround potential, because it does a weapon as a very low fire rate, so it is really hard to pick up those fights if you are getting rushed upon. But if not, you have definitely really good potential. He is picking the fight on long, so this is kind of weapon that's great on long, but unfortunately misses the shot. At least he got the information, which is going to be really interesting for them. You could expect them to rotate on B, but they're going to go for the long rotation towards a bomb site to just buy a little bit more time and be a little bit more unpredictable, which I do enjoy that rotation. But Cotton Mano is going to be pretty nice on his prediction. Gets himself a double and rushes down onto Marky. And geez, okay. He read that one super well. Great rotation.
I told you that's what could happen, the 1v2 turnaround. If Clash Spain had have gotten that bomb a little bit earlier and went straight for an A side, it could definitely have gone in their favor, but they gave Conor Manuel too much time to think. And you saw earlier on, he was able to get a couple of shots off and get a bit of awareness on where the final 2 members of Clash were. So that's how it all played out. And we see that Unity are 2 rounds away from getting this first game.
Nice snipe on Marky from the windows in apartment, getting himself the first frag of this round. They got the info on Marky. They're going to try and take it again. Marky can find himself a double. Unfortunately, the shots are not coming through for Progressive, missing most of those shots, actually. Very unfortunate. There it is. Clash, finally, they're going to go for their homeland, the A bomb site. And they'll be fronting it up, but they're going to get rushed through mid. This is going to be very, very scary for them. They lose 1 member, though, on both sides. 1-for-1 trade. Going to go for the backside push on Tarns with the MSMC on broken wall. He does find almost a trade. Doesn't quite get the finishing blow. And now the bomb will be ticking, and that should be an easy defuse for Kigzo. And, man, Clash just really falling apart, I have the impression, in this game.
I want Clash to go full ham. All guns blazing in this next round. Go straight for the A site bomb plant as a full squad and defend that for your lives.
I mean, they did it right on the first attacking round, but it didn't work out because I think that there has been this amount of research that came out from Unity. I'm not 100% sure. I can't just assume that, but I am assuming it. But I think they have, because they were just so dominant on their playstyle defending for Unity on that first round against the attack on A bomb site from Clash. It seemed like they know, and they got a game plan if it happens every single time. So Clash just don't want to take that risk right now. And especially they can't, because they're 1 round away from their defeat. Great snipe from Marky. onto Tractor. That opens the area a little bit more. They can go for the push, but though they're only going for push as a 2-man, they got to remain and wait for their team, but they get the frags, 2 frags on themselves, leaving now Cox on his own, so at least it did work out. And as long as you get the points, that's the most important thing. But yeah, Cox unfortunately on his own with the MSM seeing an open area right here. This is not going to go too well for him. And the bomb is ticking. 35 seconds. This should be GG and going over to the side of Clash.
Could we see Cox ram through his opponents? He's got to really pull the plays in and out and go around the members of Clash Spain as he's the 1v5 army. Plus with the bomb being planted, the time is ticking. He does have the fast-paced MSMC loadout, which will give that strong fire range, but the 1v2 push does end the plan and leaves Cox down and out for the count.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, but Clash now, they're still clinging to this little bit of hope that they have of potentially taking this one. They got to get 5 rounds in a row in Purim, which they were able to do last weekend when they did go on the attacking side of Standoff. So hopefully now we're going to be seeing the Clash that we know and love from last weekend. But they're going to be going for a 3-man engagement onto Long on B site and 2 members in apartment. They're going to try and slowly make their way back together as Marquis starts off this round in a big amount of show. Ends up the first strike though. Unfortunately, going to be losing 2 members, Marquis and Trurelli, out of the round. And Tom's going to go for the plant. Just get it.
There you go, but Jerry gets taken out. So to 2v2 is Karma, and Starks does try to defend it. But while reloading the gun, we see Starks getting taken out, leaving a chance, and Unity are going to fuse the bomb and take this first game of the day away from Clash Spain.
There you go. Man, Clash Spain really struggling on this game. Hopefully they can try and have a better performance on the next one, because that was just... It's not even Clash that was like maybe playing bad. It's just have the impression there's Unity that came in so strong and just once again had that game plan. I really do believe they made some research and VOD review, because that game bomb last weekend, we talked so fondly of the team of Clash and their rotation and their aggressiveness that I think the Unity were like, okay, if we're going to play against team of Clash that's been hyped up as hell last weekend, we have to come in with a game plan to counter that aggressiveness, and they had it. They had it spot on, and it worked out perfectly, and they take it dominantly 10-5, and that is the score that I personally was not at all expecting going in this matchup.
No, it really wasn't. Like, I was expecting the first game to be close, but then again, every single game we've had has been Raid as the first map, if I'm not mistaken.
Now we're having Raid now.
Yeah, but normally Raid is very close between the 2 teams, right? So I was still expecting a close game because it was game 1 and that's what we've had. But with this dominating performance, it does kind of follow the trend of any other map other than Raid being a little bit more dominating for the winning team, if that makes sense, Max. Yeah, we've had close games in Firing. Yes, we have had close games in Standoff, but I do think you notice that difference much more in every other map except for Raid between 2 teams. So at the end of the day, Clash now have to buck the trend of the Raid map and putting a damn dominating performance and take the next game away from Unity.
Yeah, on Raid, Clash has been a team that has just up and downs. Hopefully they can have a good performance. Like, Clash is the team that we were talking about last weekend in Purim, that they went for sometimes A push, sometimes B side push, but the pushes that worked out so well for Clash when they were attacking was when they forced through mid, find a peak on A or on B bomb site, and where you create a man advantage in your favor, you rush that point, kill the remaining members if you can, plant the bomb, and then you defend it. Hopefully that is the playstyle we'll be seeing from Clash, because they'll have to pull that off if they want to have a slim chance of taking the series 2-1. But Unity, after that first game, I think that they have exactly what it takes to just fight Clash on any map, because they play that one just so damn well.
Just so good. So, but there's plenty of
Fish in the sea? Okay, no, that was
okay.
I don't know why.
There's plenty more chances for all these teams overall at the end of the day, and especially between Clash and Unity. What is great for Unity is that they've added an extra point, not just getting closer to the likes of Clash in the overall standings, but creating that point difference against the teams that are behind them, which is in my opinion, more important when you are looking to secure that top 4 spot.
I'm really hoping to see Clash make it back to... Because we had our first BO3 series yesterday in PR. And by the way, guys, if you haven't checked it out, definitely go check out the VOD from yesterday of Day 3 of the Pro League. We had some cute, awesome matches. Yeah, we had so many clutch plays also coming through. It was absolutely awesome. So definitely go check out that live stream. It was absolutely awesome, absolutely bonkers. You got so many just montage-worthy moments, so go and check it out. Also, don't hesitate to subscribe to the Pro League Call of Duty Mobile YouTube channel. You like that, you'll be notified when we do go live in the future, because this is the very start of this Pro League session for Call of Duty Mobile, as this is the EU side of things. Then we'll have the NA side of the Pro League, and after that, at the very end, we'll have EU versus NA Clash. And you know, EU versus NA always going to be having me around to check out how that one is going through. But we will be jumping anyways in Imperium into the game finally. And it's going to be on good old fancy raid to try and maybe end it off in a 2-0 in favor of Unity.
It will definitely really put a dampener on the push that Clash have made in this league so far. For Unity will look to end the second week with a dominating performance over Clash if they can take this map and win this series 2-0, getting closer in the overall standings, building up their confidence. They do start off this raid map on the attacking side. Are they going to go for the A side, or are they going to go for the B side in this first round?
A little bit unsure. The bomb, though, is on A-Long. That is a straight-up fact, but he's going to rotate through mid-stairs, try and get himself a little bit of information, which I think is the better decision, because you can't go for A-Long side push with a two-man squad. That one is going to be really hard to pull off, though. You only have Jerry just defending as a one-man army with a Type 25. Tarns does fine. Kig's over. He's going to get shut, and there's a shutdown on Cox. Nicely done. That's a double kill for him. Going to make it now a 3v3 on both sides respectively, but the bomb is getting pushed over. There you go. He's going to get shut down potentially by Jerry. Jerry, nice prone play, does survive the encounter, and he gets himself behind the bomb site, and he will make it out without too many issues. But now it is a 3v2 in favor of Clash, so this is maybe the game that they need, and here it is. They get 2 more kills, and they end the round. First game and first point going over to Clash Bane, which is what they need.
Much better start from Clash.
Oh, yeah.
Much better start indeed from them. Unity yet to find their feet in this raid map. I didn't agree with the 2-man push onto the A side initially. It felt a little bit weak. It looked a little bit kind of passive compared to how we've seen Unity play overall, and I want them to follow up in a hugely aggressive way as to how they won the first game in Standoff.
Oh, I saw that nade roll to the feet of Kigzo there. That was very scary, but does make it out with just a slim amount of HP, and the bomb is now planted. This is the kind of attack that I am expecting from Unity for them to take this game, and I hope the Clash can pull off a similar performance when they do go for the attacking side. Jerry now going to be left on his own as Marky does get shut down. Does get himself one frag. Once it got in Mole, but unfortunately going to be really predictable. Good information given over between the members of Unity. Knew exactly they was going to be in the sniper tower. Pre-fired. Easy kill, easy shutdown, easy round. There you go.
So it's one apiece between these two teams. Man, how is it that I'm very sure we're gonna have a nail biting game between these two teams in the raid map? I don't know what it is about this map. I don't know what it is about these teams overall and all the teams in the Mobile Pro League, but there's such a high level of competition in European COD Mobile scene.
Definitely, like, when I'm playing my own games, I prefer Standoff, but I think that slowly, you know what? Oh no, the hit marker for Yanni's unfortunately doesn't quite get the frag. Gonna switch to the handgun, but misses his 2 shots, and there will be a round going over to Clash. But what I wanted to say is that my ranked games, I love playing Standoff, and I prefer Standoff over any single map. But competitively speaking, Raid is just so much more interesting, and it has so much more depth, I think, that I'm great and fond of competitive Call of Duty Mobile on the map of Raid, because it's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And yeah, there's just these universal love. It's a little bit like when you think about kind of, I think it's like when you think of PUBG Mobile or PUBG, you think of Erangel first because it's the original OG map. And I think this is what Raid is becoming for Call of Duty Mobile. It's just the original, the OG, what these teams learn first and foremost is how they really gain the gears, gain the momentum. But I'll tell you what, Clash are definitely gaining the momentum in this game. They've gone 2-1 up. They're about to close out the 3rd round. They're going to defuse the bomb. That's going to be a good start for them.
Yep, unfortunately, Unity a little bit slow planting up the bomb. It didn't give enough leadway in the round to try and protect it, and it was only Marky remaining, so of course it was going to be... sorry, not Marky, but only had one member remaining on their side. So hopefully this one will be a little bit better for them, but still 3-1. This is the clash that I was trying to see last game on Standoff, but now they are slowly making their way back in. And, you know, confidence, once again, we talked about it yesterday, Imperium. We're a little bit like a broken record, but it's just so important. I feel the clash feel a little bit more confident. Maybe not aggressive, but confident in what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what... And that's like I say before, I'll say it again. Confidence, mentality is a huge part of any competitive gaming in general, sport in general. And you know, when you get to caliber, or when you're at a standard where all the teams are roughly in the same kind of competitive spirit, competitive mode, it's all about those little strong mentally defining moments that makes a team better than the other. And right now, Clash are looking a lot stronger than Unity in this raid map.
Unity Cox going to be switching out the MSMC for the sniper. It is going to be a pretty big, drastic change of weaponry, of how to use it, so hopefully he'll be able to make the most use out of it. He's getting chucked over by Cotton Manor towards Bank Station. Does get a nice bit of damage out. Unfortunately, doesn't get the frag. He's going to get pushed upon on A-Long. Can he find the fight? No, he can't. Oh, he's going to be jumping too much, unfortunately. Nice prone play also from Jerry, was a Type 25. Nice flick shot from Cox towards Bank. No, you mustn't pick the fight. Don't push. You're going to get rushed upon. Yeah, that was going to be pretty harsh because he didn't have time to regen. But at the end, he was going to be alone. So in any kind of scenario, it was going to be really complicated.
What has happened to Unity? They're on the attacking side and they're yet to really find their place in raid, whereas Clash has got Unity covered on all angles. What I've noticed is that Clash are really being a bit stronger right now on the frags, on the ability to shut down the members of Unity, similar to what Unity were doing to Clash in the first map.
What?
Yeah.
Unity just got gone.
Like, they got popped, you know, we talk about Thanos snapped into smithereens, into dust by Clash, and 5-1, confidence, momentum, that's what can happen to any of these teams.
I'm inevitable. And we are Clash. Boom, gone. There you go. And Clash going to go for the offensive. Going to try and defend mainly on this B bomb side, does seem, and they're going to be losing, unfortunately, Calm in the process. Pushing through mid. I do like this engagement coming out from the team of Unity, but that great nade from Tarns will be ending the push off kick, though. They're getting really aggressive, but unfortunately, Nas a full-man squad. Unity really going to struggle there. And a little bit of lack of team play in this round. I think that's why they are suffering some pretty heavy casualties. Cox does get the fight on Jerry, but unfortunately doesn't have time to regen. Does die out on A-Long. That leaves Yannis on his own to try and get the bomb back in his possession, go and plant, or find himself 2 kills. Both ways are definitely viable, but now that Clash got the information on where the bomb is located, they're not going to let it go.
No. It's going to be up to Badgers to really pick them off one by one, to be perfectly honest. But Marky, he has got the sniper, and we see Mr. Kill. Mr. Kill has got the AR. Well, so is Turley as well. So either way, I think Turley did get taken out, but Marky returns fire. Communication working out the end for Clash, and it's 6-1, 4 points away from closing out this game. This could be one of the quickest games we've seen in the Call of Duty Mobile Pro League.
It might be. I mean, we're going to be switching sides soon, so we'll have to see how this will be switching. Oh my god, look at that spray. Already got 1 member. So many members low on the start of Unity. They lose 2, potentially 3 really soon, but Cox and Kigzo have time to regen. That was definitely really scary. That makes it back to a 3-on-3 skirmish. Quick plant coming out from Kigzo. But yeah, this might be one really fast series, but actually coming on the backside, that was not expected from Yannis, and he's going to get shut down by Karma, and he gets himself a sexy double also. They're going to go for the engagement now and go for the defuse. That's 7-1, and Clash just running away with the advantage, maybe making us go into game number 3, which we need because we only had 1 game, so it makes up for the lack of that first game today.
100%. I've no doubt. Like, honestly, I know Unity were by a similar amount at this stage as Standoff, but you know, I don't think they can come back from this. I really don't. If Clash lose this, it will be one of the biggest throws that I've seen in esports. Never mind in Call of Duty Mobile, to be perfectly honest.
That'll be
anything can happen. Anything can happen, of course. And Unity are a strong team, but the way Clash have been playing has been stellar.
Churulele in enemy territory, and he's going to go for the rush. Unfortunately, does get instantly shut down by Magis. That will make it a one-on-one fight. And one member dying out on both sides. Karma also getting pretty aggressive. Will be taken out by Cat and Mole. Now the push, the aggression will be coming on through on the B bomb site as a 4-man squad. Though they're going to get pushed on the left side. It's going to be really hard for Tarns, and he doesn't find a trade. Doesn't make it even for them. 3v2. As now Marky is going to try and claim back from stairs. And also you do have Jeremy. Oh wait, going for the snipe. Oh, nice play from Cotton Mole. Able to just buy himself some time behind the rock. But yeah, Jerry on his own was a type 25.
Great play by Cotton Mole to prone down, peek back up, take him out and leaving Jerry left on his own. But Jerry gets taken out, and 7-2 finally around for Unity, and Unity can breathe a small, just a small sigh of relief in this game as they open up a little bit more, get the second round for their favor. But now Clash,
oh look, this is what I wanted.
Attacking side, they're going straight for the A bomb site planned, but Unity are defending it vehemently.
Oh no! That defense from Magis, what the hell's going on? These great snipes, can he get another one? No, the flick shot does not connect. He's going to switch over to the handgun, and he does make it connect. Oh my god, and Yanis, what an absolute legend. Doesn't hit the flick shot. He's going to go switch to the handgun, but that will not be paying off either. That was such a nice aggression from Clash, but once again, reaction time from Unity is what surprised me so much on that first game on Standoff. And on Raid, it's just the exact same. They see the 5-man aggression coming out on A-Long, and they instantly find the game plan, reposition, and just shut down the engagement from Clash. So Unity got so much respect in that specific field on the defending side.
True, but I do want to point out that Turelli did a fantastic job towards the end of that round. He got one kill. He was able to... He couldn't heal up in time to get a third kill because he had gotten his second kill, but he still did an excellent job considering he was the last man standing team at that point.
Seemed like Clash are just trying to weigh potential choices that they have. They're going to be going back towards Garage, go on lower, and go themselves towards Statue on B. But again, oh my god, the nice double from Yanis once again. What a legend, Yanis! Woo! 4 kills this entire round for himself alone. Like, that was... What a game.
Did I cast or curse Clash Spain, Maxman?
I think you did. Yeah. I think.
Like they were 7-1 and they've lost the last 3 rounds right after. I said that in saying that on Jerry just really flunked a grenade throw that would have done really well, but Magis gets taken out. So is Mr. Kill. 4 members of Clash Spain shut down just like that. So 6 turns and 7-5. What?
We were like at what, a 6-point disadvantage like a few minutes ago, and now we're 7-5. Like, and it's slowly the hope coming back. But you know,
I'm just gonna shut up, to be honest.
Clash heard you say, "Oh, they can't lose this game," and now Clash was like, "Well, I guess now we're not gonna do it. We don't want to give you that satisfaction, Imperial. We're gonna lose this one on purpose." But nah. Clash are really struggling, and it's mainly Unity that on the defensive side. It seemed like their speciality, they defend just so well. We saw on Standoff, and now on Raid, they're doing the exact same playstyle, and it's just working out so well for them. And it's great to see one of the top teams on the attacking side versus one of the most defensive teams, which is going to be, of course, Unity. And it's a really close clash, but right now, Unity just seems to be the better team, at least for today.
Well, yeah, for today, at the end of the day, this game, this map, shows that Clash are ahead, but like you said, they were 6 points ahead at one point, and now they're just 2 points ahead. We will see the prone coming out by Jerry. Great job to keep the dream alive for Clash. It's 3 against 2 as the push comes on, and Code Emmanuel, the last man standing for Unity.
Yeah, they're going to have normally the information through mid. Had a little bit of a scare there, saw the 2 bodies just floating in midair. Was like, what the hell's going on? But he will be able to make himself towards the bomb site. Gets a nice decent spray with the AK, but doesn't get the frag. Gets even a little bit more damage on Turelili as he's getting prone, but that will not be working out for them. 8-5, only 2 rounds away from victory. Clash Spain. They need to get them right now, because otherwise I think that Unity will just steal it under their very noses and take the series 2-0. Because once again, if you guys don't know, this is 1-0 so far for Unity, as you can see on your screen. And if Unity take this one, this is game over for Clash. They'll be losing it out. And Unity, this is the type of games that they need, because they're not high at all in the leaderboards.
Yeah, 100% indeed. But man, I don't want to say now that Clash's game overall because they're only 3 ahead. Yes, they only need 2 rounds to close out this game too. But Unity, they're not a team to go down without a fight. Yes, they lost 2 members straight out progressive.
Oh,
And Giannis is just the last. Giannis is the last man standing.
double wallbang coming over for the members of Clash. Oh, the snipe going through from Yannis. Unfortunately, will be resulting in a hit marker. No frags for him. Flashbang does do a little bit of utility, but unfortunately he's too far to actually use that flash to his full potential. Barely missing contact with one member of Clash. The bomb is open sight, but unfortunately he is the one that has to go defuse it. And with a sniper, it is going to be pretty complicated. Does get a nice flick shot on Karma. Nice one. But now he's going to get surrounded, and he should be done anytime. He gets himself a double onto Jerry. Find a triple on Marky. Can he find a quad? No, this is absolutely insane from Yanni. He's going to switch over to the handgun, and he does get shut down. I had my blood pumping right there, Imperium. I thought we were going to have a 1v5 with the sniper. Woo!
My eyes were getting wider and wider. It's like, he's going to do it. Is he going to get one? Was he picking them off one by one? It was a great effort, but in the end, it was just too much. And Clash are on game point, match point. We are potentially most likely going to see a game 3 in this series between these 2 giants in the Mobile Pro League.
Might be going to game 3 indeed, Imperium right now. Clash just taking this one way slower than what we've seen. They want to secure this game. Definitely Torelili does get kicks though. It's going to be slowing down. You really see the pressure on this round. Both teams are weighing their options. Mano alone on the A bomb site. Not going to get rushed upon by anyone, so he should be fine. But though they're going to find himself a double. Cox and Progressive going to get marked. And Torelili also finding Progressive. The trade is coming on through. It will be a 3v2 in favor of Clash now. They're looking really strong, but nice snipe coming out from Yannis. No surprise right there. Look Mano in mid-stairs, able to find himself that frag from super far away on top of Karma. Now turn into a proper 1v1. But Tarnas does not have the bomb. He's got to pick it up. He does get it. Clash get it.
I was just waiting. I was just like, are we going to see Unity keeping this fight in this game? But no, they lose it. We see Clash Spain move on. They take the game 2 in raid, and we are going to see a 3rd game in this series. Damn, very impressive coming out from Clash compared to what they were pulling out in Standoff, but it was a different map. We are going to go to, of course, Fire Range 4, game 3. Who is going to come out on top? Of course, we will find out. But in that last game, like, I'm curious as to what you thought was different between Clash and Raid and Clash and Standoff.
Well, Clash on Standoff, I think, just didn't feel confident. Is mainly confidence. I think I talked about it earlier. They just didn't feel like that first round when they were attacking and they got completely obliterated. I think they were like, wait a minute. They got the perfect strategy to mess us up. We got to find a way to counteract that. And I think that by doing so, they're trying to be unpredictable, a little bit like how Unity were doing that in their attacking rounds, right? And they tried to duplicate and replicate that amount of playstyle. It did not really work out for them, unfortunately. It was definitely really first game on Clash was really complicated and harsh. But now on Raid, I think they just put themselves back in their own bubble and they just gone straight into the game. And I think that's what allowed them to take that round. After, they did have a lot of pressure. I do have to say, even though Unity lost this game 10-5, they made such a nice comeback. They played that one so well.
Was it 10-5?
It was 10-5, yeah, at the very end.
Okay.
But they were 7-1 at one point, right? And they got back to 7-5, exactly. Which was, wow, insane.
So, both games finished 10-5. But, in my opinion, Unity put up a bigger fight in the game that they lost compared to the game that Clash lost. Yeah. If that makes sense.
I feel, yeah, I completely agree.
I don't know what it is, but just Unity looked overall a little bit more dangerous in the game that they lost compared to the game that Clash lost. But those are 2 different maps, 2 different games. We are going to have the game. I do think Unity are actually going to win it, to be perfectly honest, Max. But it's still open season. and any of these two teams can win.
Yeah, no information, still in no man's land to know of which team will be taking this series. But Imperium, so after seeing these two first games, after seeing both different playstyles from Clash Spain and the team of Unity, you're going to be heading now onto firing range, okay? Because of how the map is laid out, do you think maybe one team has a better chance of standing out and taking this last series because of the map specifically?
Yeah, because I do think it will slightly favor Unity a bit more based on the balance that they seem to create a little bit more heavily between the short, long, and mid-range loadouts that they hold on to, and of course the players on their team that have access to it. Like, I think Magus will be a little bit more effective with that long-range sniper when you have the open area near where the A bomb side is. That will help and play into Unity planting the bomb on the A site and protecting that area around them. And I do think they look a little bit sharper than Clash overall. Like, even when you look on when both teams had a deficit, Unity still looks sharper on being able to, let's say, get that return frag or get that return round in their favor than Clash looked. And I think in fire range, you need to be able to have that kind of quicker reaction time and just that little bit extra sharpness on you.
So you would go maybe towards the side of Unity for this one?
Yeah,
okay.
I would.
The ending word would be that. Okay, I have to agree.
Yeah.
I think because how we've seen Clash play so far, it's a really, like, when you play firing range, it's really focused on defense, because every single time you're going to try and push or on A or on B, it is mainly going to be focused on fighting in corridors, mainly on like A long, on B long. It's always going to be mainly focused on corridors, and if you set up a really good defense, it's almost impossible to break through unless you have really good team synergy on the aggressive side of things. And it seems right now that Clash is a little bit, not as overwhelming as we saw them last weekend. I think this is going to be a big opportunity because it's mainly firing range for Unity to take the win. But you know what? What is better than us saying this than checking it out for ourselves as we do jump into game number 3 and the last game of the day for day number 4 of the Pro League. Imperium, let's freaking jump right into it.
Let's jump right into it. Kicks out, just pick up the bomb straight out. Your grenade's gonna be flying out by a couple of members of Unity right towards the B bomb site, but Turelli being taken out straight away, leaving Clash Spain with 4 members up.
Yeah, Marquis is going to be the sniper on headshot. Can he find some frags? Not quite just yet. That's going to be now, and unfortunately, Nani's remaining on his own, and he just gets sniped away by Marquis. I was about to say, maybe he can get the clutch that he didn't get last game on Raid, but it seemed like that this will be Clash Spain taking the first round like last time on Raid. Hopefully, they can try and take themselves a good amount of series. They are playing on the defensive side, which, is not their most keen position to players, but they got to try and score as many points as they can in this position, and that first round can go a really long way.
So, grenade was thrown out by Kixow, who has a bomb towards the A site, which was probably meant to throw off a couple of the members of a Clash, but he got taken out, which means that Unity do not have the bomb max.
Yeah, they do not have it anymore. Unfortunately for them, it's going to be left over in wood. We're going to try and go pick it up, though. Hopefully a sniper does not have visibility on it, which I think that is not the case. Yeah, indeed, they do not have the information. They could have had it on a container, but nobody was holding the angle just yet. I think they just didn't have the information on the bomb being dropped in that specific area, so they couldn't lock it down that efficiently. Lost kick zone. Going to be a 5v4 Clash. Just unsure of where they want to go. They're going to try and create potentially more of a man advantage in one specific area before committing to the push.
One thing that was a little bit was the fact that Kixow was allowed to be left on his own with that bomb, which meant that the second he was taken out, there was that bit of time where Unity didn't have the bomb on their hands, but we're seeing a couple of the members of Clash defending the site very nicely against Unity.
Oh my god, Progressive and Container find himself a triple kill for himself on Marky Tons and Turelili. And that makes it 1-1. What a way to steal the game away from Clash.
Wow.
And damn, nice one. But I found it really funny at one point. You had Jerry to just rushed in the fire of one member of the opposing side and just got absolutely lasered. He was not expecting to get shut down. Wow. I found that play. He just ran into Container and instantly just...
Yep. like now you see me, now you don't. And that's the thing. Like that was looking a lot stronger for Clash, but Progressive came around and just turned it around. Now they're gonna plant the bomb on the B side with 3 members left off for Clash. Marky from the high ball, but gets taken out by Magus, and that's what I'm talking about. Magus looks so solid with that sniper and that long range shot, and gets a final blow.
What a great defense. We're talking about it multiple times, right, Imperium. Do we say that the defensive side of Unity is just played out so well? But even when you are attacking, when you plant the bomb, it's switched, right? Because you become the defenders.
Yeah.
And once they got the bomb planted, the game flips, and it's already in favor of Unity because they're so efficient on that defense. So if they plant it, it's almost win for them most of the time. I haven't seen too many diffuses of Clash this entire game, but push from Jerry will be coming on 3. Finds himself 1 frag, but unfortunately going to get shut down right after by Progressive. Tarns will be rushing in on the bomb site with Turalile, but Turalile will not make it any further. Tarns, they are mostly in container. This is a good area to fight with the MSMC.
But you can't go in all like that. You got to really play around the container. That's exactly what he's doing. No, he gets taken out by Magus, and round 3 goes over to Unity.
He didn't have enough ammo anyways to pick the entire fight. He had to reload during that little lapse of time where he had like time to regen. Unfortunately didn't do so. So 3-1 now. Unity slowly building an advantage, but once again we know the reason why is because they are not having Clash on the attacking side, so hopefully that will be the redeeming factor for Clash to make it through. Tarns is going to be defending it, got himself a nade, getting chucked and thrown over. Nicely cooked. Will he get some decent damage? Not quite actually, unfortunately for them. And it will get planted up by Kingzo. Here it is, bomb has been planted, and a 5-man defense on B is going to be looking absolutely amazing for the team. Oh, nice wallbang from the Majestic Yanis. And he found himself an even better scenario for his team. Yeah, once again, a really good defense potential for their side, as Tarns is going to be on his own with the MSMC on headshot. And, you know, when you're playing on headshot, the MSMC is not the weapon you want, and it's always going to be really hard to pick a fight in that area.
Yeah, it just wasn't going to work for Clash Spain in the end. But, once again, you mentioned it, great defense coming out from Unity. The second they planted a bomb, all 5 members by that B side meant that even though they lost a couple of players, because they had them all together, they were able to get the counter frags and get the counter kills, which kept their defense alive, and in the end they won that round.
Unity just owning the place though. Clash going to go for the backside offensive, going to try and go through long, but they're going to get lasered and mowed to the ground. And with no chance of redeeming himself, and that's going to be Marky alone with the sniper. 1v4, can he make it happen? He's going to be on the backside of the bomb site. The bomb is getting planted. He does miss the shot Progressive, and he doesn't hit the second. Looking really complicated. Even the third does not connect, and Progressive is going to get that easy kill for himself. 5-1, and Unity just running away was a huge lead, and they are looking just so good. They look unstoppable right now.
The first time we did see that was in the first game of the day, where they took a fantastic lead, and we were not able to see Clash come back too strongly from that. But will they make it different in this fire range map? Of course, we're soon going to be changing sides, and we will see Clash on the attacking side, but kicks out has the bomb, has yet to plant it.
Marky towards the spawning point, still not query to rotate and engage in. He doesn't know if they're fully committing to the B bomb site push. They're going to go for the bomb plant actually. Bomb is ticking right now. Marky and Karma on their own, as Karma going to try to hold his area into headshot, but didn't quite get it. Marky alone on the headshot also, but he's going to get taken down by the Type 25 of Kixo. And they just have such a hard time reclaiming these points, and I think because they don't set up a fast enough defense, because they just go through the defense like it's butter. It's so
honestly,
easy.
And I think I found one of the biggest reasons why this is the case. It's because they don't look as they don't look like a unit. Clash Spain don't look like they're playing as a team right. Honestly, like this might be one of the first rounds where they're kind of sticking together in around the one area. But even then, I don't know. They just don't look as much of a team as we've seen them in previous rounds and in previous games, and of course previous weekends. So I do worry about that.
We're seeing right now is Unity holding so many angles. Great engagement from Jerry towards container, making it a double kill for themselves. Kixo Alone, going to try and stay prone, trying to hear. Oh, he's got great potential to pick the fight. He gets himself one frag, a double even. But Karma will instantly go for the defuse after that, and that will be the second round of this entire game going over to Clash. Still clinging to hope. Yeah.
Exhibit A, Max. Exhibit A, that round.
They played it so well.
Together as a team because they stuck together as a team. And they were having each other's backs. They need to do that every single round, Max. Whether they're on the attack, whether they're on the offense, they have to have each other's back. This is such an open map where you can get picked apart one by one, and with how strong Unity look, you've got to counter that with as much support from each other as possible.
Engage Karma and Container does get the first, but instantly shut down by Progressive, making it a huge man advantage acting in their favor. But Kingzo dancing between bullets, surviving that almost. But unfortunately, it will go down just a few seconds after, and that will be another defuse coming out from Clash. And you said it right now, their synergy was so well. Even the round before this one, Jerry got the first kill. It felt like a SWAT engagement. Like, Jerry got the first frag, like, go, 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 engage, engage. And all the team just swarmed in Container, reclaimed the entire A point, got all the frags that they needed, went for the defuse, and it was just a very clean, very by the book. But the reason why we play by the book is because it works. And it worked out so well for Clash 2 times in a row. But now they're on the attacking side.
It's a little bit like act first, think later with the reason. It's just like, oh, let's push, 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 attack, attack, attack. Doesn't matter if they have the bomb or not. I don't care.
Look at that though. Look, Unity are getting attacked on this B bomb side, but they already rotated. They're already on the point to try and claim it back after they are suffering some big casualties using 2 of their members, which is also the case for Clash. But they're just so fast on the reaction time, and there you go. Marky and Jerry gonna be both going down, and that's 7-3. Unity just on a dime. They're already in position.
True, but look, this is the first round that we're seeing Clash on the attacking side. And I said that, although I said it shouldn't matter for Clash whether they have the bomb or not, or who has the bomb, they should look to play a very similar play style. They're going for a 3-2 split, which I do not agree with unless they can really handle that. We've seen one member go down straight away. That's going to be one member going down straight away for Clash Spain.
Yeah, Cotton Manor went for the B alongside push. Unfortunately, it doesn't result in too much. Just a frag on the bomb holder, but they pick it back up, so it's not going to make too much in the grand scheme of things. Marky going to get fragged down just a little bit, but he's going to have time to regen back up to full health in a few seconds. Flame was a sniper, and now Clash with not too much information going their way. They're a little bit unsure of where they want to commit. They will be going for B bomb site, but they really have no idea, and they're going to play this one pretty safe, I do believe.
Do together as a team. Do together as a team. Progressive went out. They have the mana advantage. They have the side advantage. But 2 members go down just like that, leaving Marky and Trio left standing. Although Marky is now going to be the final member of Clash Spain. But just like that, he goes down. Unity get this next round, and they are 2 rounds away from winning this series.
2 rounds away, and they'll be going home 2-1 versus Clash. At least Clash will be taking 1 point, but Unity just really feeling dominant, and this is a team that could potentially be in the top 4 of the entire EU scene in this tournament and just represent EU as a whole, because this is going to playstyle that would do so well against an aggressive team, against an aggressive NA team, should I even say. So I would really like to see that kind of matchup, though. Nades claiming a few lives left, right, and center. Baltimore going to be defending the bomb side towards B, but unfortunately barely loses the trade versus Jerry, that is the bomb holder. But now that opens up B side to a push. And they could commit to it, but they're just a little bit unsure. It seemed like Jerry will be going for B and D. Or am I tailkin too soon? It seems like I am, but Progressive, the 2 members of Unity will be going down in mid.
The fight lives on for Clash Spain as they do close out the last round, leaving them 4 points ahead of Unity. And 4 points, or more specifically, away from taking this second game of the series. If they do, I have to say it will be surprising. We talk about how Unity do look a little bit sharper overall, but we know the determination to fight and Clash as an organization, as a Call of Duty team, to always keep going until they can't go no more.
Translo is going, and we're going to be climbing up the stair. Ooh, almost going to be taken down as he was going up the ladder, but he does barely make it away. Will be a 4v4. Cotton Manuel and Marky out for the count. And they're going to get pushed upon of wood, actually. This is really surprising to me. Park's able to run away, just make himself a little bit more slippery with the MSMC. So this is a great area to fight with in wood. but as long as he doesn't push out of wood, he should be fine. He's going to try and jump off the roof, try and get some fight in the backside. He does get the information on 2 members of Clash. Now there's only Tarns remaining. He does go for the spray to win, and there you go. MSMC wins the 9th round over for Unity. Only 1 round away from salvation in Pure, and this might be the end of the game of today.
Could be the secret weapon was kicked out in that last round. He danced around members of Clash one by one. As soon as he got a kill, he moved on forward. He was able to pick them off so cleanly. Now he's got to try and do the same again if he wants to win this series for his team.
Trying to claim back the point. Oh, unfortunately, it's a hit marker for Yannis. But that's double hit marker for Yannis. Feels bad, man. But that means they're extremely low. 1 bullet away from death. Marky and Tarns going to try and make it through, but Marky is really far away. Going to chuck that utility nade to get on through. He's going to get the snipe. Does connect 1 kill. He needs to get even more. Otherwise, it will be GG well play in favor of Unity. Can't allow himself to die, but Yannis will be proven to be the better sniper in that encounter. And it will be 10-4. And series going over in favor of Unity. Unity, potentially the underdog team in the entire series against Clash Spain, but they came out on top, taking it 2-1. What an upset versus Clash.
It isn't, well, like, I don't know if it's an upset because they look stronger from game 1. You know, and when you look at,
I mean, looking at the standings and everything, you're looking at it, you're like, you got your top tier team in like the top 3 position, and you got one team that's like in the last 4th positions, and you're like, wow, that's a little bit surprising that it was so dominant. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Yeah,
and I get where you're coming from. It's just like, it's not like Unity were in last place, if that makes sense. You know, they were just behind Clash Spain in the overall standings. Yes, they were 2 points behind, but they were still just behind. And that will put them still behind Clash in the overall standings because they did lose a point, but it does assert their dominance to qualify in the top 4 ahead of the likes of Random, Arcus, 4-4, and United Force.
I'm just really expecting and hoping that Clash, after this game, they can try and put back into perspective their play style of today, try and mainly do some VOD review, because VOD reviews are always going to be just such a useful thing for your competitive teams, and I think it'll be a good way for them to fix what happened today, because I think that even them, after watching it, I think they might not feel too proud of what happened today. But you have good days, you have bad days. Unfortunately today for Clash, they had the short end of the stick and it just didn't pay off. But you know what, at least they still get 1 point minimum, which, you know, is something. You didn't go out without anything.
It's a consolation prize in a series where they did look weaker. But, like, let's think back. The few rounds that they looked fantastic were the rounds where they stuck together, were aggressive, and shut Unity down. They need to look back at that and go, okay, wait, guys, we need to, like, go back to how they were playing. And what I'm slightly thinking is that they had played the Austrian game against Team 404, which, nothing against Team 404, but there is a reason why they don't have, let's say, as many points as the other teams. They only have, I believe, 2 or 3 points in total. They have struggled in their games. So that skill difference could have allowed for Clash to be a bit more relaxing in that series. That relaxing attitude could have carried over into the Unity game. And in a relaxed Unity game, in a relaxed game against Unity, who have shown signs of strength, you're going to see an even bigger sign of strength from Unity. And I think that was kind of the main reason why Clash kind of struggled in this year.
I think it's not even signs of strength that they showed Unity in this matchup versus Clash, like signs of domination and absolute obliteration. I think they just got such a good kit. I really enjoyed their playstyle because I think that they know that they're so good at defending. And the fact is, like, when they're attacking, they're like, okay, we're really good at defending. What we're going to go is instantly plant the bomb really aggressively. If we get on the bomb site, perfect. Cool beans. Plant the bomb, defend it. If it doesn't work out, well, just paste and repeat, really. And they've been doing that the entire game. I think they lost maybe, what, in that last game, 2 rounds when they won the attacking side, 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Where they attacked and just messed up a little. But they didn't got messed up. It's just a good defense from Clash coming through. But once they got the bomb planted, almost no diffusers coming through. So I got to say, if they keep on playing like this, it's going to be great. But once again, we saw Clash last weekend being so dominant on the attacking side. And I'm feeling extremely confident when I'm saying that we had a VOD review coming through from Unity. Because they had the perfect combination to counter it. And if Clash want to try and come back, they can try and analyze a little bit more. And I think that's something they could have done. Because Unity, struggled last weekend, so it's maybe not that much valuable information. But now after this game, all the teams are going to see how good Unity can be, and they can already try and find a way to shut them down when they do face against that team. So hopefully, once again, VOD Review is a great way of, you know, winning your games and winning your series, because we see it also in PUBG Mobile competitive, right? Like, all the teams do VOD reviews every single time, and that shows how important it is.
Like, first step is, you know, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So you've got to prepare for your game, whether that's VOD, like you said, whether that's just getting the right practice, whether it's in between two games or in between two series against two different teams. Set yourself and go, okay, forget about what's happened against Team 404. That doesn't matter. Now we're going up against a completely different beast. That is the preparation these teams need to put in to really gain the success and get to where they want to go. Whether that's in Call of Duty Mobile, whether it's in the Mobile League, hell, whether it's in life itself.
Yeah, always training and hard work will take you places. I think myself and Imperium, we know how much it is, like how much it takes to get where you want, guys. So hopefully we'll be having some great matches also next weekend. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I do have to say, if you do want to stay updated on the standings and everything, we'll have the graphics and everything out there really soon. So don't hesitate to go check out the Pro League Mobile Twitter page. All the information will be posted over there. Also, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I think, if I'm not completely wrong, I think we'll be having some community posts on YouTube, so you'll be updated through that media, and also you'll be notified when we do go live next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 8 PM CET, 7 PM GMT. Myself and Imperium will be back for some epic Call of Duty Mobile action. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and hopefully we'll see you all next weekend. Have a great week, stay safe, and see you next time.
Make money? Go to CyberBet. We have wide selection of games, high odds, unlimited maximum withdrawal. Convenient site navigation makes betting easier than before. Register on cyber.bet. Take part in promos and get your bonuses. Start now.
Download free now. Are you tired of boring skins? EasyTrade.bet can change that for you with a huge selection of cases and good prices. ET.bet is fair and safe thanks to the highly recognized Provably Fair algorithm. We deliver your skins within 48 hours, and on top of that, we got daily free cases and much more. Visit EasyTrade.bet now and secure your unique offer. EasyTrade.bet. Skins you actually want.
Do you have what it takes to compete against the best in the world? The best in the world. Can you make it to the top 100 in your region? How about the top 5% on your favorite console? Find out by competing on the most competitive platform in the world. DrBattles.com is where competition lives.
DrBattles.com, where competition lives.